Okay, so now that we've created our Lego kit, what we can do from that is we can send it through to Slicer, which is a software that we can use to slice it up so that we can laser cut it. So to be able to do that, once you've downloaded and installed Slicer on your Fusion 360, you should be able to find it in Make. Right, so it should be able to come down and you should be able to see it here in Slice as Slice off with Fusion 360. If you can't do that, that means that you either haven't installed it yet, or you have installed it and you need to shut down Fusion 360 and open it back up again, and you should be able to see it there. Once you do have it, you can just click on that, and then you need to select what it is that you want to slice. So I want to slice this object, so I've just selected it. Once it's highlighted in blue, medium refinement is fine, and you just click OK. And from there, it will open up in Slicer. Yeah, that comes up every time, and you just carry on in, and then our object that we want to create is in here. Now, before we go and launch into Slicer, there are a few things that we need to do to set up, and that's primarily what this video is for, so that you can get the correct slice setting options. So what you need to be able to do that is just to click on the edit of the manufacturing settings and create a new setting. So you want to change that to name that whatever you like to call it. I'm going to name it Nua Laser Cutter. And what we're doing with this is we're creating a bed that is the same size as the laser cutter bed. So the width of our laser cutter at school is 740 millimeters wide, or horizontally, I guess, and from the bottom to the top of that is 440 millimeters. So if we set that, and then the thickness of the particular material that we're going to be cutting is MDF, which is 3.1 millimeters. If you're going to be cutting anything else, just ask me what you need for that, and we'll figure that one out. And from there, you select Done. However, what you still need to do is you still need to actually select it. So you go down and you find the one that you have created, the Nua Laser Cutter, and then, the Nua Laser Cutter, which is not unnamed. And then you make sure that your objects are in millimeters. And from there, you can go through and select whichever technique that you want to cut it up in. So whether it is interlocking slices like that, or whether it is radial slices, and there are a bunch of other options if you want to have a look at those. But by setting up the settings for our laser cutter bed, what that means is that when it prints it out, you can see here on your right hand side the size of the bed and how many pieces your particular creation is going to take up, and how many pieces of MDF you're going to need to be able to do it. And so on the left hand side here, you can scroll. Once you've clicked on that, you can scroll up and down. And the other important things to note are how to get plans. And so once you get when you want to do that, you need to make sure that you are signed in Slicer. You do need to do that again, but you just to download them, make sure that you select PDF so that you can download it as a PDF, and then print, and that will download that. And then once it's downloaded, we can just import those into CorelDRAW and cut them out from there. And that's all pretty much how that works. It's all relatively self-explanatory. If you have any other questions about that, do feel free to ask me, but that is how to set this up. Excellent. Thank you.